Alright, so here's the deal with the how far you can go with this particular limited time series. Strictly talking about if you already own the car and if you haven't put any upgrades on or have not invested any gold into the car yet. Because if you don't own the car, then obviously you want to win the car, which means you should complete the series at, you know, that would be the best scenario if you don't have the car, since that's the only way to get it. Otherwise, it'll be 790 gold, which is a lot of gold. So I'm not talking about that. And if you already own the car, and if you already have upgraded the car past PR84, I'm not talking about that either, because then you don't have to invest any more gold in anything that you get by going through the series. You're just recouping the cost of what you put in, so that's not any extra for you, so you might as well finish it. So this is strictly for those kind of on the fence about how far, whether you should go all the way to win the car or not win the car. You already have the car in this scenario. Whether how much gold you should put in, or what should be something that you might want to consider. So here's a scenario one. Let's keep it simple. Let's say you decide to complete 100%, which means you need to meet PR84. Now the cheapest way that I can I think is gonna be you end up getting PR 84.1, because that's just the way it works out, and that would require you to spend 455 gold. Now you get 160 of it back by completing this series, which means think of it this way. 160 getting back, so that is equivalent to getting 35% discount about. That's just the way the math works out. So 35 discount on gold upgrades is, I would say, pretty good deal. The largest discount we've had so far, as far as I know, on upgrades is the 40% off. We've had some of those on NASCARs and maybe some others, but you know, not too frequently, I feel like. And we've had some low-end discounts, like 15%, I think was the lowest. And then, you know, there are other cars that has 20% discount and so on and so forth. So 35% is not a bad discount in my opinion. Certainly beats paying full price, right? But that is assuming that you plan on upgrading this car. Obviously, if you don't like the car, you feel like you have no use to use this car beyond this particular series, then, well, you know, I guess it won't apply to you. But that is something to consider. If you plan on upgrading, you're getting 35% discount for completing 100%. Not skipping, completing. Actually going through every race by bringing your PR up to 84 or past 84. Now, that's the first scenario. Second scenario would be completing 75%. And to get there, you need to bring your PR up to 80, right? And that one requires 18 upgrades to go on your car, which ends up costing 150 gold. And you get 60 gold back for 50% completion, or 75% completion. So that is going to be 40% discount. So that's, you know, not too bad either. But so you kind of have to figure out like how much you're willing to invest now. So if, let's say, if they ever bring a LaFerrari to be featured in exclusive series, which means you have to have your car fully upgraded, you'll be that much, if you have obviously, if you bring your PR up to 84, that means you're much closer to being able to get in there, versus if you're at 80, you're a little bit further away, and obviously less upgrades you have, more you will have to spend at that point, unless they offer some bigger discount. Then who knows what they will do. But as I said, 35% is pretty good. 40% is obviously better, but you're getting less number of discounts. Now, so that's the second scenario. Third scenario would be just finishing this tier with the PR76. That only requires one gold upgrade. So here, let's just jump in and let me show you. The cheapest gold upgrade is going to be on body, because all the others are going to be here. Let's see. Engine is 135. Drivetrain is 55. Obviously, drivetrain, the engine, yeah, these guys are going to bring your car far enough up so you can race right away. Now, body does cost less, 45, but the PR does not quite make it bring you all the way up to 76. It stops right below 75.9, right? So that's a little bit of a dilemma. But thing is, the next one is going to be racing dollar upgrade. So there's a wait time. But if you have any ads available, at least you can decrease that time. This, by the way, body, if you want to go past, let's say, 75% completion, then you would have to get everything except for the last one. But caveat here is the last one is a gold upgrade, really expensive. I think it's like 300 something. The ones before, this one, and that one are gonna be, and this one as well, are gonna be racing dollar. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 racing dollar upgrades that's following this one racing dollar gold upgrade. So that's not too bad. Assuming that you have ads available to cut down on that delivery time. So that's the cheapest option in my opinion. Suspension, obviously 50 gold, and this one does bring your PR past 76. So obviously you can race this one without having to wait on the delivery of the extra tier upgrades on body, and these are going to be kind of the same scenario with the rest, because they're third tier upgrades, so they're a little bit more expensive, a little bit more gold, but the PR will be also brought up higher as well. So that was exhaust, brakes even gives you, that's 60 gold. And then tires and wheels, 70 gold. So now if you want to go 100% completion, you're going to need to bring basically suspension, exhaust, brakes, and tires and wheels all the way up to the full max upgrade, all three tiers. You are going to need a drivetrain to be up at the third tier upgrade, and body up to 6th tier upgrade. So for now, let's get this going. 45, and as you can see, the next tier upgrade is going to be a 1-day delivery time racing dollar upgrade, assuming that you can afford it. It does bring your PR up to 76.4. So let's see, so next one probably is going to be 1 day and 12 hours or something like that, and then I think it goes into like 2-day upgrade time, delivery time. So I will have to watch quite a few ads to shorten this time, so after that I'll be back.